wrestling from today in the past. It's gonna be a blast. Johnny and Harmon are the Maine Event Podcast.
Hey, Harmon, what's going on?
Just to record a podcast. I've been really digging over my fantasy football leagues. I'm in 2 of them right now, and I think I've got pretty good teams. But
Are you ready?
Am I ready for football?
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna do like are you ready for some football? But then, it just wasn't hyped enough, I guess. But that's okay.
Well, it wasn't. I'm totally not ready for it. I know nothing.
Know nothing about football?
Nothing.
You and I just did a fantasy football draft.
And I thought I did pretty good, and come to find out, I'm like middle of the pack.
Yeah, I had the worst draft of my life. It was really bad.
Yeah, somehow your team's still better than me, though.
I don't know about that. We'll see. The season's about to start. So anyway, football season is about to start. Fantasy football season is about to start. So we thought that it would be really fun to invite some friends on here and do a little fantasy football draft, but including wrestlers, not so much football players in the National Football League, but in the WWE.
And we're actually assigning them positions.
Actually signing them positions, which is something we've never done before. We've done drafts on the show before, but it's always been kind of like WWE roster drafts and never football or anything like that. So, yeah, this is going to be very cool. We're going to pick QBs and halfbacks and fullbacks and receivers and all that jazz. So, but those friends that we mentioned earlier, we have the infamous Back Row Mafia on the show today. We've got Alex.
Yay!
We've got Alex, John, and Kevin from the Back Row Mafia. What's going on, boys?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Going on?
Well, not too much. Ready to take you guys on in a fun little draft.
I gotta jump back real quick. When you said "Are you ready?" I thought you were gonna go with the D-Generation X theme song.
Oh yeah.
I was so hard to hold in the dun 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 boom boom. But sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, it's funny. That's where our brains go. A lot of just normal references, like day to day. Like my brain always goes to wrestling references all the time. That's very funny. Yeah. Cool.
And then you go there and your coworkers are like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, who is this nerd?
nerd.
You nerd. Cool. So before we dive into the draft and kind of, I don't know, tell you guys the rules and everything of this draft, which is pretty loosely required here, we're going to get into some quick plugs. You guys can check us out on Podbean and iTunes or Apple Podcasts, whatever you guys want to call it. We are on Twitter at Maine Event Pod. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/Maine Event Pod. Also on Instagram, you guessed it, at Maine Event Pod. We have a really cool new thing that we kind of mentioned last week. We have a partnership with Strong Style Brand. If you guys are into getting awesome indie wrestling inspired apparel, go to strongstylebrand.com/Maine Event Pod, or go to strongstylebrand.com and then use code Maine Event Pod at checkout. You're going to get 10% off your purchase, and a little bit of that gets kicked back to us. So it's a good way for you guys to help out the podcast.
It's lit.
Nice. I bought a hat.
Nice.
How's
and
ragging camp going?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's a great way to support the podcast, and it's a great way to get awesome gear. So and they're the best over there. So we're definitely excited about that partnership. And Harmon, do you want to tell the folks about Teespring real quick?
Oh.
Yeah, we have a Teespring store. We've got sweatshirts, hoodies, regular sweatshirts. We've got some for the ladies.
Ladies.
We got the t-shirts. We got stuff for the kids. Just visit us on Facebook or Twitter, and there's a link to our Teespring store.
There it is. And last but not least, something kind of new that we introduced a couple weeks ago. We have a hotline, I guess, where it's more of a voicemail. If you guys want to give us a ring, cut a badass promo on us or whatever, or have a question for the show, we have a phone number. You guys can give us a ring. That phone number is 929-260-3099. So leave us a message. We'll play it on the air if you'd like. And all good. It's going to be it's fun way to get a hold of us. So that's about it. Fellas, before we dive in officially to the draft, if you guys could explain to our listeners how the Back Row Mafia came about, maybe your love for wrestling, maybe individually or as a group, whatever.
Maybe your love of sitting next to the beer table.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. Yeah. All right. So
a big part of it.
that's probably one of the main parts of it. We've known each other since high school. Ross, John, and Kevin are a little older than me, but we've known each other since high school. Watched wrestling all growing up, and started going to live events after Ross went to see, was it the Cody Rhodes show, Ross?
Yeah, in March.
Yeah, so I was coaching and couldn't go, and Ross went by himself and stumbled in the back and told us how awesome it was.
It was good.
And so we vowed to never miss a show again, and we've been to every Limitless show since. And like Johnny and Harmon both said, we sit in the back, and we are, I think, pretty loud and raucous and have a good time. And
I've never heard you
drink.
once.
No, never once. Drink a few beverages and throw out some good cheers and
Just a few.
They serve beers there?
just a
Wait
few.
minute.
There's beer, yeah. Well, hey, so Harmon took a beer from us the first time. I believe Johnny Fashion there turned us down.
other way around.
Other way
my friend.
around.
Oh, was it the other way around? Oh
Yeah.
no, even better.
Well.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Way to call
I
them out.
That's
will
all right.
never turn down a free beer.
I got.
Never.
I drank plenty of free beers at the Locker Mess Festival.
Oh, that was a good time. That was a
Yeah,
great
that was
show.
fun.
That was probably my favorite one so far.
Yeah,
except
we
for
drank
the
Aussie.
except for the old Paul London show and hanging out with Paul London.
Yeah, you and
So-
London really hit it off.
Yeah, we ended up being good buddies. I love it.
We exchanged phone numbers and
Nice.
know what happens. You know what happens after that.
Oh, absolutely. Nice.
You guys sent pictures of your poop to him, and then they
Nice.
Spirals out of control.
His, I will say, his Instagram stories is one of my favorite things ever. I could just watch them for hours. So,
Oh, he just sits around staring at bugs and
yeah.
the wall and crazy stuff on TV. And oh yeah, I mean I can relate.
Awesome. So that's about it, guys. We're excited to have you guys on here. We're excited that we met you at Limitless shows. We're excited for the upcoming one on the 22nd, where
Well, it's going to be a great one.
it's going to be awesome, man. Obviously, we had Jack Swagger on last episode. He's going to be there,
Yeah.
and we're excited. to kinda-
Honorary Back Row Mafia member Jack Swagger.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's just already inducted. How many people do you have in the Back Row Mafia nowadays? I feel like you guys are like the equivalent of the Hogan, Hall, and Nash of the NWO. But how many?
We just keep recruiting.
The
Yeah,
three
keep recruiting,
kings of the Back Row Mafia.
Jeez, who's who?
Oh
We
yeah.
actually have Virgil with us now. He goes to every show. I don't know if it's on.
Does he charge you $40?
I'll pay him, dude. I'll pay him $50.
50
gotta
per
buy
match
him.
he has to watch.
I currently have 9 tickets at my house for the next show,
Oh
and
my
I
goodness.
believe there's one more floating around.
Yeah, I got
Excellent.
2 also.
So yeah,
Nice, you guys are
we're
killing
rolling we're rolling pretty deep.
Oh,
Nice. Very
I
cool.
think
Very cool.
I think the big number was 14 at the Fans Bring the Weapons match.
Yeah.
We came pretty strong that night.
That's
so-
He came with a
amazing.
truckload of weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came actually I'm looking at Moppy right now. She's on the wall.
Oh. Say hi to Moppy for me.
So, hi Moppy.
Yeah, stuck at the bong outside.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic, fellas. All right, let's see. Let's dive into this draft. For our listeners at home, here's how we've broken it down. We have to draft, per team, we have to draft a quarterback, a halfback, a fullback, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a coach, a cheerleader, a defensive line, which needs to be a tag team, a linebacker, and a defensive back. And then that is it. It's 11 spots, just like in the old gridiron. And you guys are our honorary guests. So why don't you guys make the first pick?
All right. So I guess my one question is, are we doing this in order of how we set it up when we were originally talking about it? Or are we doing this, we draft wherever we want?
You can draft whoever you want. You can take your cheerleader first if you want. So, because I figure it's more, you can do whoever you want. So I figure it's more about the superstar than the positions. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Yep.
All right. So then,
and hold on. First of all, for our listeners at home, it's not just current WWE superstars. It's of all time. So whoever. So
I have one more question. Are we doing a kicker too?
we did it.
No kicker.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't think so. Yeah, no kicker was on the list. So
I had
spent a lot of time on
four-person.
that one.
I had a 4-person list for kickers.
did you?
I just crossed off all legs Billy Kay. So.
yeah. The Billy Kay picture earlier. Yeah.
There goes the Tajiri shout out for the night.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Who did you have? Honorary mentioned kickers. Who did you have?
Randy Orton for the punt.
Yeah, of course.
Rob Van Dam for the educated feet.
Yeah.
Tajiri because he's a Japanese buzzsaw.
Right.
And Steve Blackman because he's a lethal weapon.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could have included kicker, but then it would have been 12. And that's it's just weird. It's 11 people on a football team. So,
all right. Yeah. All right, Ross. First pick. You take it.
What are we doing? Quarterback?
Whatever you want,
Anything.
buddy.
Whatever you want.
Anything I want. Okay.
Yeah.
Ross is really
I
screwing
win.
up your team already.
Wide receiver?
Yep.
Yeah.
I took Rob Van Dam
Nice.
as a wide receiver.
Excellent.
Hey.
RVD gets the very first pick of the draft.
Well.
Why RVD? Why do you think RVD is a good receiver?
Because nobody gets as high as RVD does.
Ah,
So
Nice.
I figured he'd get all the jump balls.
Yes.
There it is. Oh, I love it. Very good. Very good. I love it. No, good pick, man. Good pick. Moving on over to us, our side. Harmon, why don't you go first?
All right, I'm going to start with fullback.
Oh boy, you realize I hated all your fullback picks, but that's okay.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm picking it first. I'm going with the terror of Red Hook, Taz.
Taz.
Oh,
Nice.
Very good.
Whoa.
Very low to the ground, very wide base. He'll clear a hole.
that's a good pick.
Definitely. Nice. I like one. That's a good pick.
Wait, 1Z Taz or 2Z Taz?
That's 2Z Taz.
Tuesdays.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, Taz's career really fell apart in WWE when he came over, huh?
He
Oh, yeah.
got hurt.
I think it's because he could never talk, and then they tried to make him talk, and
A little butterball.
yeah, poor little guy.
And now he has like a
A
podcast.
little fella.
Yeah,
So-
now he makes
Yeah.
a living talking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Right?
All these friggin' wrestlers have podcasts nowadays. They're killing the business.
Killing the business, exposing the business.
Yeah. All right.
Protect it.
Back Row Mafia, back over to you guys.
All right, Kev, why don't you take this one?
All right. For the coach, going to have to go with Paul Heyman.
Hey,
Hey.
great pick.
Good pick,
Great
Kevin.
pick.
Great pick.
I mean, obvious reasons, but
Yeah.
bring it. What do you got? What
Oh.
for Heyman?
I don't know. He's been coaching Brock Lesnar for ages. He knows and before that, even in ECW. So he's been around.
Yeah, he's the man. He's actually the first person that I thought of when I was
He's run his
thinking
own
of a
team
coach.
before.
Yeah, his own company for sure. All right, back over to me. I will match your coach. I will go the end all be all coach in pro wrestling. I'm going to say Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Nice pick.
I
Whoa.
mean,
No chance.
no chance.
No chance.
No chance in hell. I don't think it gets any more boss than that. Vince, man, he ran WCW. Well, didn't even run him out of town. Bought him like a maniac.
Give me all your things.
Yeah, give me your things. Give me your wrestlers.
Everything.
Yeah, and that's about it. Vince,
he'll be on SmackDown next week. That'll be if those people don't cheer and sing his song as loud as they possibly do. Oh,
They better.
awful. They better.
Yeah, those crowds will
City.
pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sioux City. All you people listening in Sioux City, we're coming for you if you don't.
Vince always gets a huge pop though, wherever he gets.
He always
yeah.
does. And except for Stephanie, but Shane and him do.
I love Steph, man. Like she's great. I mean, to see Steph live because she's not like there all the time. Like it's cool, man. It's a spectacle.
No, but she usually doesn't get a big pop.
No. But she'll get the booze. But yeah she's good. All right, back over to you guys. Back Row Mafia. What do you got for us?
Oof. All right, I'm going to snatch in and I'm going to go for a linebacker.
Oof.
And I'm going to take Mr. Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
I don't think it gets much better than that one on any surface really. So
you must have missed his tryout days with the Vikings then.
Well, he beat that's Ross's favorite team. He beat
Sorry, John.
He beat the hell out of that one guy, and then just left.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ross.
Yeah. And then he was like, maybe the UFC, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go beat the hell out of somebody in here with a 4-ounce glove.
Right. Yeah. No, that's great. Brock's a beast. I mean, in reality, like none of these guys would really do well, like in the NFL. But it's like it's fun to fantasize about it. And Brock's just a monster. Like if they were to do like a team. Like a pickup game, obviously you would want Brock on your on your team. So
just so he can double leg take down somebody in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a good one. Harmon, what do you think?
I think I'm going to go with defensive line.
There you go.
I'm going to go with the Colossal Connection.
Oh,
nice.
snap.
And Andre the Giant.
Yep.
Ain't nobody running on those fools.
No. Haku is like the baddest man on the planet.
He always pops up in people's books about how like a badass he was.
Wasn't he like the only
like,
person Andre was afraid of?
That who was afraid
they're
of?
like, we were in a Andre, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was like the only person Andre was afraid of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
After he drank 70 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I sent that. I sent like that meme to a buddy the other day, and he was like, "That's unreal. That's unbelievable."
The gang beats Boggs numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back Row Mafia. What do you got?
Ross?
Am I up on this one?
Oh yeah.
Well, against your best wishes, Alex, I'm going to go with cheerleader on this one.
Oh no! Here we go.
I was going to pick probably the most influential female in all of wrestling that I could think of. It's Katie Vick. I don't know if anybody remembers that black guy from the WWE in the early 2000s.
Oh, unbelievable.
God damn it.
Oh, that's the worst pick of all. You're an animal. Katie Vick. Goodness. Does it need an explanation? I mean,
it's got the picture that goes with it.
I was going to say, if you can see the picture, then maybe you'd agree.
There's a picture of Katie Vick with a cheerleading uniform on.
Oh my goodness. Jeez,
I think she had one on in the casket, if I remember right.
I'm crying.
She had one on in the casket.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Yeah. The worst. Like one of the all-time worst, like, uncomfortable segments of all time. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Unbelievable.
I think I'm gonna take I'm gonna go with a QB if you don't mind, Harmon.
Go for it.
Oh, I have like 4 really good picks for QB, and I just don't know which one to go with. I'm gonna go with Mr. Perfect as my QB. he once threw a touchdown to himself as a QB and wide receiver. So, I mean, does it get any better than that? I don't think so. So, Mr. Perfect.
That was Ross's top 2.
Really?
Because he said the same thing, and he sent us the video of him throwing the football to himself. And he said, bang, top 2 draft picks, Mr. Perfect.
If he's on my fantasy team, do I get 6 points for a touchdown throwing and 6 points for a touchdown receiving?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yep, for sure. All right. Back over to you, boys. What do you got?
Kev?
All right, I'm going to go with the defensive line. I don't know how they're going to stop the one you have, but I'm going to have to go with the APA.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
Dun, 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 dun. So you don't need music.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, right.
Dun, dun.
I love those guys.
Damn.
Sorry.
Those guys were great. I like that those guys had like a whole career, like not a whole career, but like a good like probably a year or 2 of their career with like not really having a ton of matches, just doing backstage.
Just drinking beer and playing poker in the back.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's so good.
Yeah.
They had a door with no walls or anything. Just everyone has to knock though.
Right.
SmackDown at its finest.
Yeah, and they're just like hired guns like all the time whenever you needed any protection.
Yeah.
It was awesome. They're
always in No Mercy. They always pop up on No Mercy 64 story mode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the backstage is good. Harmon, do me proud.
I'm gonna go tight end. He's nearly 7 feet tall,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
and he probably couldn't run a single route in his life. But Kevin Nash.
Oh god.
Torn quads.
I was gonna
Torn
say,
quads.
Yeah,
Right?
he'll tear both of his quads like
Good Lord.
the first
Yeah.
hitch.
He'll
Nope,
play
not
less
a
games
chance.
during the season than Gronkowski, but boy, when he
R.I.P. in
plays.
10 yards.
Yeah.
All right,
His
Nash, I need you to run an out pattern. Both quads fall off his body.
Can we make it an in pattern, coach?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just start with the cruiserweights.
All right, Back Row Mafia, your turn.
All right, I think I'm going to match your tight end pick with Ross, and I totally agreed on this one. We're also going to go with a monster of a man. Some might say the fat chick Thriller. Mr. Mike Awesome.
Dude, he went on a slew of like terrible gimmicks, and
That guy made so much money doing awful gimmicks in WCW. Okay, why do we pick Mike Awesome? If you need to see good Mike Awesome stuff, watch him versus Masato Tanaka from ECW, and they just tee off on each other for half an hour.
Is that when he had a sick mullet?
The sickest mullet.
yeah, his mullet was prime. Dude, Mike Awesome was indeed like awesome. Like the guy was gigantic. Like he could work. Like he's doing like power bombs off the top rope. Like he's doing insane shit.
He had the sickest custom music for his intro theme.
Yeah, yeah. And then I don't know, man. WCW was just like, hey, we're gonna give you these shit gimmicks. Here you go.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, you're gonna be into fat chicks, like
Fat Chick Thriller.
Fat Chick Thriller.
Oh, what was the
terrible.
other one? What was the other one? No.
I'm kind of forgetting it too.
Harmon?
Nope, I don't know.
Oh my god.
I can't remember. Yeah,
It'll come later, and somebody will yell it out.
Yep. Let's see. Back over to me. I'm going to choose our defensive back, and I'm going to choose Randy Orton. And I know that might seem kind of strange, but I will tell you why. This is really the only one that I've given like really some thought to. Randy, I don't know about his footwork besides punting people, but to be a decent defensive back, you kind of need instincts, really good instincts, which Orton does. You need really good reaction time and reflexes, which, given his track record of RKOs out of nowhere, I feel like he possesses. And he's a big dude. He's like 6'5", so he's got the height. He could cover a tall receiver. And he could lay the stick down, man. He can lay a hurting on somebody. So I don't know, Randy Orton, defensive back.
I like how you pick a 6'5" defensive back, but all your wide receivers are 5'6".
No, they're not. No, they're not.
You're right. One of them's 5'8".
I told you. These are complete lies.
Gritty.
Harmon, these are complete
gritty.
lies. Complete lies.
Okay, he picked one guy over 6 feet tall.
I have one. I have the list that I sent Harmon. One guy, yes, is like 6'3", 6'4", something like that, and the other possibilities
5'8".
Right, are small guys for a slot. Come on, Harmon, slot receivers,
5'8"
man.
5'8" is not slot receiver. 5'8" is nothing. Yeah. You're not 5'8" playing football.
How big is Edelman?
He's like 5'11", 5'10".
Are these guys playing in the NFL? No. They're playing in a pickup game in fucking Greenwich, Connecticut.
Still.
Anyways, we're having an argument on our team. All right, Back Row Mafia, go for it.
First off, it was that 70s guy.
Oh, that's what it was. That's 70s guy. Yeah. When that 70s show was like a thing. And they're like,
so good.
Terrible.
Sorry, Ross, go for it.
All right, I'll match a defensive back pick.
There you
and
go.
I was thinking more of like a safety style player. I was gonna go with the Repo Man.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Kind of like a ball hawk safety, going around taking the ball all the time.
That's amazing. I love that.
Does he use his trash can to catch the ball?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the
That's
Repo
that.
Man. He uses his chain to like wrap it around people's ankles as they go by.
Yeah, it's like
Repo Man.
Yeah. What's yours is yours. How did his phrase go? Like what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine now too, or something? Oh,
Yeah, and they start laughing.
He wasn't a Repo Man. He was a straight up thief.
Yeah, like there's Yeah, the whole time, like even as a child, I was like, I don't think that they know what a Repo Man does. Like he's
I'm
pretty
pretty sure that guy's stealing.
Yeah, like he's wearing a mask. Like, and then I was like, hey, isn't that Smash from Demolition? What's Demolition doing?
No, it's not.
Yeah, can't you see? He's wearing a black mask over his eyes.
He's on hard times.
Yeah. Oh man, Harmon, what you got for us?
I'm gonna go with a linebacker. And I hate to tell these guys, but this linebacker, he's wiped the floor with their linebacker. It's
shit.
You got to watch out for the spear from Goldberg.
Ooh, Goldberg.
Oh.
Legit.
Gilbert.
Former NFL player. Oh, that's what we meant. We meant Gilbert. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Making sure.
Gilbert.
Yeah, you meant the last light heavyweight champion of all time, Gilbert.
Yes, exactly.
Disrespect.
The man who pinned Triple H clean.
Yeah. Oh, terrible.
Clean as a sheet.
Yeah. All right, what do you guys have for us?
Well, we need a fullback, so it's going to have to go with Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, talk about some holes.
Yes.
Strongest man alive.
Well.
Oh man, Mark Henry, Sexual
So
Chocolate. Do you think he's got the wind to play fullback?
John, he was an Olympic athlete. Of course
That's
he
true.
does.
Yeah, he's an Olympic athlete. A lot of cardio.
And he always has a little extra hand to get that extra yard for you.
See what he did there.
Wow.
Oh,
Thanks.
terrible. Speaking of terrible segments, one of the worst. But also one of like the most memorable.
And we have brought up both of them in what might go down as the most terrible main event podcast segment of all time.
Oh, really? Do you guys think this is going poorly? I think this is
No,
going
I think
great.
this is going. I hope it's going great, and I hope the ratings reflect on that. And,
Yeah.
We're losing listeners as we speak.
Yeah. People
They're
can
talking about that hand and that girl that was in the casket. Close them.
Yeah,
Like,
close.
Jesus.
I'm unsubscribing to this podcast immediately.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had such a southern accent. Sorry about that.
Yeah, nobody up here talks like that, right?
No,
Was it back over to me? Is my turn? Oh boy.
it is.
Yeah, we got
we only
we
have
need
a
a
few
wide
left
receiver,
here.
we need a halfback, we need a cheerleader.
Oh boy. Oh brother. Let's see. I'm gonna stay away from wide receivers because Harmon's gonna give me mad shit about it. He doesn't like my wide receivers.
I don't. I hate all your wide receivers
How do you hate my wide receivers?
because they all should be halfbacks, is what they should be.
No way.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna take our cheerleader. I'm gonna go with Sunny.
Nice.
She was pretty popular back in the day, and then pretty popular. I guess, yeah, she was all right
Pretty popular backstage.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty popular on the interwebs as well.
Lord.
Isn't that true? Like even like I'm not like making reference to her adult film days, but I'm saying like, wasn't she like the most downloaded?
Yeah.
Like
You were
woman?
talking about like 90s.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Let's spend a half an hour to download one picture.
right, exactly. Right. My
I only
dial-up.
I only need this picture for 2 minutes. And
By the time I got to her belly button, you were done. Come on.
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
The
with
phone
the other
rang,
bit?
and then it just was over.
Yeah. You'll dial up.
You didn't want your mom to find it.
Yeah, you had to hide it like within a folder, like all the way back. Yeah.
Oregon Trail for the win.
Yeah, Oregon Trail folder. That's a good one. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Get that money. Get that Oregon Trail money.
Yeah. Oh man, no, I think Sunny would be a great cheerleader. She was awesome when she was with the Body Donnas there. She essentially was like a cheerleader for them. Yeah, and then she went on. You know what is funny though about Sunny is like I never thought she was that great like on the mic. I thought she was kind of awkward, and she kind of claimed to be like, you know, the first, you know, diva, and you know, she thinks she's like the best thing, but I don't know. Like she looked like a million bucks.
She says she's like Mensa level smart.
Yeah, she's super annoying. But Sunny in her prime, dude, Sunny in her prime would be a great cheerleader for our squad. So let's see, what do you guys have for us, Back Row Mafia?
So I think by my count we need 4 things. It looks like we need a quarterback, a halfback, and 2 wide receivers.
Mhm.
I think.
We took the wide.
Yep.
first.
All right.
No, you guys took RVD.
Took
as your
RVD.
wide-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so all right, then I'm gonna round out our wide receiver core, if you will, and I'm gonna go with Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, nice. Ain't no stopping me. No.
They always say best pure athlete to ever go. So
What do you think about him teaming up with Chad Gable?
as
It
long
was
as
a very
his
awkward
mom,
pairing, wasn't it?
It
was
was kind of out of nowhere.
But like they didn't work well together. Like Shelton Benjamin like was tagging himself in, and
Right. It was kind of weird, their first match.
Was it? I didn't see it. Was it legit like weird, or was it like they were just kind of playing?
Well,
it off?
I just didn't think it flowed like when him and Jordan were together.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I think that they're leaning towards like, you know, pitting those two against each other. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do, like Gable and Benjamin eventually.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah.
but I don't know. We'll see.
But
Why is Shelton so big? Like, why is he so big nowadays? Like, isn't he huge?
he's like 42.
No, I know, but he just looks gigantic. Like
He's a monster.
yeah. I was like, holy shit! I
It's
don't remember
all
that.
it's all that good cooking from his mama.
Oh yeah, Shelton's
yeah.
mama again. Terrible.
Yeah.
Not even just a
bad
segment,
angles.
like a terrible run. The gold standard.
Oh man.
Awful. Who is it? It's back over to us. Is it? Yeah, it's you, Harmon, right? Yeah, I took Sonny.
all right. So have we already picked one wide receiver? No.
We have 0 wide receivers. I was leaving those up to you.
All right. I'm picking our first wide receiver.
Please do.
6'5", and he started a little late, but he really showed us who he was. Is Diamond Dallas Page.
Nice.
DDP. Bang.
Oh,
Nice. I like that. I mean, I don't know how great of a
it's
route
me.
runner
It's me.
DDP's
It's
gonna be,
DDP.
but I love DDP. Yeah. Looking good with that yoga.
You saw how high he can reach the bang. I mean,
Yeah.
He would be able to stalk a ball so good, just like Undertaker's wife Sarah.
Oh, again, terrible like segments. Terrible. I mean, was anybody else like really disappointed in that? What WWE did to DDP's like end of his career? Because I love DDP. Like he was the
in
fucking
all of
man.
That whole invasion thing was awful, but that's for another podcast.
I was gonna say, you need to do a terrible angle podcast where we just talk about all the shit.
Bummer.
Like fucking. I don't know.
All right. There that goes.
And edit that out at the 132
No,
mark.
we're leaving that in. We'll edit that in post. No, we won't. All right. What do you guys have? QB
Ross.
and a halfback left.
I'll go with a halfback. I wanted to bring someone that would just bring some electricity to the team. So I went with Thurman Sparky Plug, a.k.a. Bob Sparkplug Holly.
It's not a bad pick, actually. But it can't be hardcore Holly. It's got to be Sparky Plug.
Yep, got to bring that
Has to be.
electricity.
Yeah. With the mullet and all. God, his mullet was awesome back then. Great mullet.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I like the creativity that Ross is bringing to the table here. This is great.
I wish you
thought this shit
could
through.
see. Yeah, I wish you could see the list difference between Ross and I. Mine are kind of thought out. Like if they were actually playing the position, Ross's were expertly thought out.
Like wordplay. Like he's gonna be a real
Wordplay at its finest.
spark plug. He's a real spark plug in the locker room
Oh
there
my god!
in the huddle.
Locked and
I
loaded.
announce like Matt Stryker does on Lucha Underground.
Yeah. All right. Say over to me. Harmon, what do you think you have better, a wide receiver or a halfback? Because you get the last pick here. So I will take whatever you don't want. Do you think you have a really good halfback?
yes,
Or a really good wide receiver?
I have a better
Okay, you do?
halfback.
Okay, cool. So I will do wide receiver, and we already have DDP. You know what? Fine, Harmon. I won't go with my small slot guy. I'll go with Booker T as a wide receiver. Got mad ups
Nice.
demonstrated by the scissor kick. He can do a spinner Rooney when he scores a touchdown.
He's coming for you.
Coming for you.
Boy, yeah, he could say that and get fined. So yeah, Booker T. I like it. He guy's like 6. What is he like 6'4" or something like that? Like
So he's not like 5'10".
right. He's
Yeah.
not 5'10" like Harmon claims everybody else is. So
None of the other guys that I picked are 5'10".
Does he
no,
come
they're
with-
all shorter. They're all shorter that could run awesome under routes and
Like
Edelman
under their leg routes.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be bad yardage.
I don't know how the quarterback's going to throw over an offensive line down to where these guys are. Is what
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God,
at.
Tom Brady does it.
Ugh.
Tom Brady does it.
Okay.
Can Mr. Perfect do it? Obviously, if Tom Brady
Yes.
can do it.
Obviously.
Yeah, no
Quarterback
question.
can make it happen.
Obviously. Back Row Mafia. Last pick, your quarterback. You guys waited to the end to get a QB. Very interesting strategy there.
Oh man.
Right?
I mean,
It's
Go
me,
for it.
right? All right, yeah.
have at it, buddy.
Well, since Mr. Perfect's taken, I guess we're going to have to go with Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Bret Hart.
Bret
Let's
Hart.
go with Bret Hart.
He's the excellence of execution.
Yep.
He really is.
You know,
Name a bad Bret Hart gimmick, please.
I thought about putting Bret Hart down as my QB too.
He's smart. He protected everyone he ever worked with. I don't think he ever hurt anybody.
That's true. He wouldn't be like hanging guys out to dry. Like, wow, that's really good.
No.
He
The
wouldn't
best there
let
is,
fucking
the
dudes
best there was.
ruin their careers.
Yeah.
Right.
You could get kicked. Yeah, Goldberg on your defensive line is going to run across and kick him in the head and kill our QB.
And Harmon hates our QB, by the way. Harmon hates Mr. Perfect. Like, legit
I love his
hates him.
gimmick. I hate him as a person.
Hates Mr. Perfect as a person.
Like anybody that got hooked on drugs in the 80s and 90s was always riding with Mr. Perfect at one time and said, I got this stinger, and he's like, here, have the blue one.
Wasn't everybody on drugs in the 80s?
Yeah,
I know, but they all got it from Mr. Perfect. All right, so we got a halfback left, huh?
We got a halfback left.
I'm going back. I'm going back to the late 80s, early 90s.
Bring it.
I'm going to bring up a little British flair
Nice.
to the game of American football.
Oh, no.
It's going to be the Dynamite Kid.
Ooh, yes. I love
Speaking
it.
of steroids.
I dare anybody to catch that guy.
Yeah, speaking of steroids and concussions,
Yeah,
Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, great pick though. I like that way better than mine. Very good. He's fast, and but he's also rugged. He could take a hit. He could lay down a hit. Good. He'd be a hard guy to tackle at halfback. Ouch. Wow. So boys, that's it. That's the draft. Let's do some quick, I guess, analysis of our teams. Who do you guys think is your best pick on your team? Like looking at it as a whole now, like what do you think would work on your team? What do you think maybe wouldn't work? I don't know. What do you think?
I think our
Rugger.
coach is a pretty good steal.
Yeah, I think Heyman would be able to control your linebacker pretty well.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Order the guy around.
Yeah.
I liked your RVD pick at wide receiver. The reasoning
you.
behind it was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
So true.
Harmon, what do you think of our team? Do you think our team would do well in a pickup game and
I think our team is incredibly old and would never last.
No.
But if this was 1989, our team would stomp the shit out of theirs.
Right. I also
They would all be juicing to the gills, and
I think our tight end is a little fragile.
liability.
A big liability. I would like somebody else there that could be a little more consistent, not so injury prone, because Nash is just brutal. What's going on back there? What's going on?
Who's doing dishes? What is that?
What is that? Come on, guys. Be professionals. Let's see. Anything else you guys want to share from your team?
Do you guys have any other picks that you had that didn't get?
Oh yeah, God yeah. Some honorable mentions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bring it.
I had CM Punk as a QB. I figure he's a real
Awful.
What?
CM Punk, he'd be the biggest diva at all. Like one dropped pass, and he'd be like screaming at his receiver, like "Fucking catch that!"
I'm kidding. I hate it.
I had him down as a kicker. No, I'm kidding.
I'm looking at the messages that we had going, and we had Mantar as fullback.
Wow. That's good. Makes sense.
Somebody has unplugged their headphones.
Yeah, who's got their headphones out? Come on, put those.
Not
bad boys
me.
back in.
Yeah, not me.
Alex.
No,
I can
Why
hear.
can't
It's got to be
hear-
the reverb.
I can hear an echo.
that's got to be Kevin.
It's not me.
Kevin's like doing the dishes right now. He's not paying attention.
What? No, I'm not.
Oh, hey, there you
Just
are.
standing here.
That's weird.
Very strange. Let's see. I had for fullbacks. I had Arn Anderson, Stone Cold, and the Ultimate Warrior. I had 3 of those guys for fullbacks. Harmon didn't like either of them.
We both. I don't know why you didn't go with Bobby Heenan as our coach. I loved that pick.
Yeah. He was my first pick, but then I thought of Vince. I thought,
that's a good steal.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised we didn't hear Big Boss Man at all. No Big Boss Man?
Yeah. Cobb County, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you guys pick two guys that tore both their quads at one point in the ring between Vince McMahon and Kevin Nash?
Yeah. Our team is already falling apart. Yeah.
It's like get Triple H on there too.
Our
I
defensive
had
line,
Triple H. That's my QB.
our defensive line
God.
would last about one play too before both of their backs gave out.
Yeah, or their cardio. Like Andre would be like, "I need out of here." Like I'm sucking wind. For QBs, I had Triple H. The ring general transitioning over to the
cerebral assassin.
Yeah, I figured he'd be smart out there on the field. I had Flair, Sting, and Cena also as backup QBs there. Oh, what did you guys have? Did you guys have any more?
We had Flair as a coach.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. We had I had Undertaker for QB on mine.
Undertaker is QB.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought maybe he would lead a good charge.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where he would be, but what about Shockmaster?
He'd be like stumbling over the water cooler.
Yeah. Waterboy.
Yep.
Oh, and I had to go with the Spirit Squad and the Chappelle Show style, taking all the Wu-Tang Clan. I thought maybe I could get 5 guys from the Spirit Squad for one. And then Ross stole cheerleader.
That would have been nice. Yeah, the whole Spirit Squad as cheerleader. That would have been great. I had
almost
like
went with the Oddities too for tag team.
Oh wow, the Oddities. I haven't thought of those guys in a long time. Goodness. Oh boys, well that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. Anything else you guys want to chat about real quick? You guys want to I don't know, plug do you guys want to have the honors? Plug Limitless at all? You guys are the official Back Row Mafia. You guys have been killing it over at Limitless.
Question the answer is coming up.
See the what's it called? Joey Ryan and Massage Envy tag team match coming up.
So big, so strong, so big, so strong.
So green.
So much baby oil. So much baby oil in that match. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I think I might bring some baby oil and try to hose them down.
Yeah, I mean they're not gonna deny it. I mean
Get a baby oil truck like Stone Cold.
I feel bad for the man.
just drive it in like that door and just back it right in and spray baby oil in the ring.
Is Mike Garza here? No, it's just Alex with his baby oil truck.
Awesome. Oh man.
I'd say come find us at Question and the Answers and say hello and buy a shirt for the podcast.
Are you guys going? Any of you going to the NAWA show this Friday at Gino's Rock Club?
This Friday, huh?
This Friday.
Oh.
All right, I'll be there.
The Gino shows are
just like that.
The Gino shows are something different.
Yeah, I've never been. We gotta check it out.
Yeah, if you like mingling with 50-year-olds in leather jackets who don't give a shit about wrestling, go to
I've been to Gino's. I know the crowd.
Yeah. No, it's a fun event. It's really cool.
Like seeing Finn Balor in the future.
yeah. Finn Balor, 30 years from now. But, all right, boys. Well, hey, thank you guys both so much for.
All right, now somebody's doing carpentry. What's going on?
What was that?
Yeah, somebody's building things back there. What is happening?
It's like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, what is going on? God, you Back Row Mafia boys, you guys are nothing but trouble. Unbelievable. No, hey guys, but awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We're gonna kind of do our little outro. Where are you guys? You guys are on social media? Do you guys have individual Twitters? I'm assuming you guys can plug those if you'd like. If you want to get some more followers from our listeners.
Yeah, at ACalder, CALDER21 is me, and we're pretty easy to find with the hashtag Back Row Mafia.
Yeah, there you go.
I think you guys need to start a group account on Twitter.
Yeah, for sure. Start a group account. That's long overdue.
Gotta make some T-shirts, I think, and try to get some of that money. I heard Teespring's pretty good, so.
I'm trying to get some of that Teespring money. Yeah, man. Do it up. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. We will
Thanks,
see you guys.
gentlemen.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the 22nd.
Yay.
Yeah, Harmon. Where are you on social media?
I forget most of the time.
Yeah.
At Harmon316.
Boom.
So
Wow.
good. Sorry.
Ding.
Nice. I'm at Johnny Fashion. You guys can follow the show. You guys can follow the show's Twitter at Maine Event Pod. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/Maine Event Pod. Also on Instagram at Maine Event Pod. You guys can find us on Podbean and iTunes. And we already mentioned our Teespring earlier. We got our hotline, 929-260-3099. Drop us a line. Leave us a voicemail. Tell us how much you love us, or tell us that we suck. Either way. Please don't. Please don't do that. But anyway.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And again, Strong Style Brand. We've partnered up with them. Go to strongstylebrand.com/Maine Event Pod. Use code Maine Event Pod at checkout. You're going to save 10% off. They've got the most baller gear over there. T-shirts, hats. They just released some shoes, some sneakers. So it's pretty awesome. Other than that, gentlemen, again, thanks for joining me. And listeners, thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Too
Sweet.
Oh, my God. You guys are such nerds. Later.
Talking